Sir Lewis Hamilton, the record 7 times World Drivers' Champion, and holds the records for the most wins, pole positions, and podium finishes, among many others. He is statistically considered as the most successful driver in Formula One history. Lewis Hamilton is one of the wealthiest drivers in the history of Formula One, off the back of being the most successful driver in the sport's history with a record 7 World Drivers' Championships. Welcome to Aero F1. Today we will discuss how Lewis Hamilton's new contract will make him $470 million, so stay tuned until the end. Despite this, the Mercedes driver is out of contract at the end of the upcoming 2023 season, having signed his current reported $147 million 2-year deal in 2021. His current deal keeps him as one of the wealthiest athletes in the world, ranking 17th in the Forbes highest paid athletes list last year after ranking in $93.8 million across contracts and sponsorships. Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes are working on a new contract, and the latest reports suggest it will be a unique. The 38-year-old has 1 year left on his current contract with Mercedes, and he recently said he would like to race in Formula One for at least 3 more years. That would mean Hamilton would be racing until at least his age of 40. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff recently suggested that the two sides could be close to signing an extension, which wouldn't even kick in until 2024. "We have a full year to go," Wolff said. "We're so aligned. In the last 10 years, our relationship has grown that it's just a matter of him physically being back in Europe, sticking our heads together, wrestling a bit, and then leaving the room with white smoke after a few hours." A report from the French outlet 20 Minutes offers details on the potential size of a new deal, what Hamilton would do after he retires, and who would pay for it all. According to the report, Hamilton has been offered a contract that would pay him €70 million per year for the 2024 and 2025 season. That is a 55% raise over his current base salary of €45 million. It is also the same amount he would make, including a bonus, if he were to win the F1 championship under his current contract. In other words, the new deal would essentially pay him as if he won the title each year, even if he doesn't. On the other side of the negotiating table, it is reported that Hamilton is asking for an additional contract to act as a Mercedes ambassador after he retires. That would pay him €250 million over 10 years. If the two sides agree on these numbers and Hamilton does retire after the 2025 season, he would make more than $470 million over the next 13 years. According to the report, Jim Ratcliffe, the founder of Mercedes sponsor Ineos, would finance 90% of the new deal, up from 33% of Hamilton's current contract. Ratcliffe is also a part owner of Mercedes F1 and a close friend of Hamilton. Hamilton and Ratcliffe have also recently been linked as potential future owners of Premier League club Manchester United. Hamilton spoke about a possible partnership. A big reason Hamilton and Mercedes are both seemingly eager to get an extension done is that both sides are heavily invested in Hamilton's foundation, Mission 44, and their joint charitable foundation, Ignite. According to 20 Minutes, a large chunk of his next contract would go directly to Mission 44. Of the €70 million salary, €15 million would help fund the charity. It appears that Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes are in negotiations for a new contract. If both sides agree on these numbers and Hamilton does retire after the 2025 season, he would make more than whopping $470 million over the next 13 years, including the last year of his current contract. The details of the contract are not confirmed in Mercedes, and Hamilton has not made any official statement yet. Despite all the contracts, we all have to know that Hamilton's, and out of his estimated £300 million wealth, the Mercedes driver has donated over 7% of his earnings to charitable causes. In the last few months alone, Hamilton has donated an astonishing £20 million throughout 2022, supporting youth, education, and employment. So major amount of his contract will go for a good cause. If you liked the video, then press that like button, and also hit that subscribe button for daily Formula One content. Let me know your thoughts about the new contract of Lewis Hamilton in the comment section. I will meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.